All right, and welcome back for the second time this evening to Biscuits and RPG.
Yeah,
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go over this again. Uh, First gate findings will be dropping on January 12th. So just in case the OGL debacle does happen on the 13th, which I really don't want to get into, but let's just say I'm pretty salty if what is happening is true. So that's my only word on it. I've already taken the steps to protect the first gate as an entirety by copywriting it and technically publishing it already. So, legalese for protecting your crap before you release it to mass consumption. Fun stuff you can do. The best $65 I've ever spent. Anyway, yeah, if you, oh, shoot, what the hell? Okay, so because Kickstarter is doing whatever Kickstarter does, and the fact that I'm kind of done with crowdfunding for this thing at this point, um, we may address this later. But right now, Ko-Fi is going to be the main place to support Biscuit 10 RPG. We don't have a Patreon. I don't want to go through the process of setting that up, figuring out all the legal mumbo jumbo that's involved with that, plus with all the other stuff that's happening. The point is, Ko-Fi, Biscuit 10 RPG. We do have a goal up there of $5,000, and I put that in plain letters. You can actually see what the goal is. There's not just a percent. I'm not trying to hide anything from anybody. This is so that we can actually fund the first gate and just get it out there in PDF and print format. Um, as we get closer and closer to that goal, I'll release more details. But I did put a post up today, a little blog post on Ko-Fi to explain how we're going to go about that and the reasons why we're doing it this way. Um, so that, if you want to support that way, you can just buy me coffee or make a Warlock pact or whatever I've changed that to. You can also just support us by donating when you purchase some of the content that's up there. We've got tons of stuff. It's all free, and you can add extra if you want to. I'm not going to go too far into this, but please support us. We've already gotten a couple people. I believe we're up to $50, so about $50 closer, which is nice. And I'm pulling all that stuff aside, throwing it in a separate savings account for when it's all fully done, so I don't accidentally spend it on garbage, which is prone to happen. So it's safe. Anyway, now let's go ahead and get started with this debacle. Where is
I thought we
my?
already did start the debacle.
No. The debacle is we're unbuckling it.
Unbuckling.
I've always why is debacle? Why is debacle not the opposite of buckling? How do you buckle something? This is my segue for how I'm trying to find the game recaps. Okay, here we go. All right, so because we did something really goofy with the last two episodes, these are going to be out of order and in order at the same time. But like the patron that everyone's going to be dealing with tonight, it's all time related and therefore a human construct, so it doesn't matter. So we're going to start with session 4 and then talk about session 3 that happened after session 4 and then leads directly into session 5, which we're on right now, since I corrected the stream information to the right thing. So, uh, session 4 was let's do the time warp. Fantastic. This session started out 2 days prior to the last one, which we haven't talked about yet, where we picked up with Jean and his journey for enlightenment that took a dark turn as he found out his true past and how he came to be the only scion he has ever met. Along for the ride in various places were Issa and Riva, who ran into some minor troubles with the Thieves Guild, or a facsimile's kid version of it, and Augustine, who found herself talking to the nightcap and cashing in her favor to enlist his help to find her missing brother of years gone by. The night ended with Augustine enthralling a crowd with her artist talents. Could have written that better, but no, I didn't. And them all returning to their various lodgings. Jean woke on the third day to a letter with a simple message: Magoro's Perch, 10 p.m. Now we're going to time travel into the future and the past, children. This goes into session 3. Does this taste funny? Stuff you might want, and its spider legs. I forget why we name these things this way, but it's fine. The group finds themselves 2 days after the previous mission, which is actually the day of the end of the last day. I don't know. I think I messed up time, and that's okay. The previous mission taking in some R&R and exploring the city while they await word from the Knight Captain and Fate about a possible next move regarding the insane sacrifice fest they found out in the woods. Anya, that's correct in pronunciation, right? Good enough for me. Found himself wishing to attain more power and a greater understanding. What? You son of a bitch.
Unya.
Unya! Union. Got it. To attain more power and a greater understanding of the astral space, leading him to a clock tower and a halfling woman who told him the only way to curry favor with the patron inside was to prove himself, which eventually led to him finding the rest of the party later on after a failed attempt to breach the tower from the outside by climbing up the side of it. Meanwhile, an understandably upset Issa, I know I should be able to pronounce this, but I put your full name in here, met up with Kodiak, a Russian Kaldenkind, an old friend at his shop, wishing to inquire about why he gave the favor of her partner to a lunatic vampirist general. The meeting led to some interesting conversation and a story about a rock which was both entertaining and uninspiring at the same time. Issa left to go find the rest of the party and take her mind off of her troubles. Riva and Augustine traversed the city, taking in sights and looking for a fight club of sorts, which led them to a peculiar little kobold named Biscuit, who also had the moniker of the Mouthpiece. After some prattling on to both seen and unseen forces at work, they were told to meet him at midnight to gain entry to the underground games. The party rejoined and wandered around a bit more, shopping at various places and picking up a few knickknacks from Bazoble's Baubles, and at the request of Unya, made their way to Magora's Perch, now finding the front door wide open. Now, while Jean Valgrize was suspiciously absent during this day, and his has yet to be found, what could be happening there? Which led into last week's session, which is a time warp, and I'm not going to go repeat everything I just went through. So you're just going to have to deal with it. And
Go watch the episodes.
Yeah, just watch them. It'll make sense. Maybe. Anyway, with that being said, we will go ahead and pick up. You were all standing in front of Magro's Perch, the clock tower. The door standing wide open in front of you, and I am going to bring up the map so you can all see it. The viewers at home will have to wait a second so I don't ruin the magic. And then I'm going to uncover some of this stuff so you can see it. Since you can see in the doors, you can see that. Good for you. It's a great time, everybody. And now we're going to switch over to the map. All right. So, while everyone is standing agape, aghast, confusedly, puzzled, perhaps even enamored with this clock tower, I need all of you, except for Jean, to make a perception check.
Ten.
All right.
Not rolling good. It's not rolling good.
17.
All right. Unya?
6.
Okay. Unya, you are mesmerized by both the open door and the clock tower itself. Issa, you notice a couple things. One, as you're looking around, you see a piece of parchment placed right before the doorway entry, and you notice John walking up from the alleyway behind you all. I almost called you Sterling. Riva, you.
Tomorrow. I guess not tomorrow.
It's not tomorrow. We're not doing it tomorrow. That's something I'm
Fine.
a little sad about. But you notice Sean walking up from the alley as well, but not the parchment on the ground.
I guess I'll walk up and grab the parchment.
Okay. You have a piece of parchment. Do you look at the parchment? You just pick it up and throw it in your pocket? What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to get Unya's attention and pass it off to him.
All right.
It's been a month. I'm so very sorry.
No, it's fine.
And then because this is their party.
All right.
Guess I'll look at the paper.
All right. You look
Once
at
I'm
the
done
paper.
talking at the building.
Ooh, paper. Okay.
Thwack you in the shoulder a couple of times, get your attention.
You look down at the paper, and it says two things. One of them's a bit peculiar. The one that you're not quite sure what it means, it just says, "Welcome to the games." And then below it, it just says, "Stealth is an option."
So we agreed to a game apparently, and stealth is an option. But
It is or is not an option.
it says that stealth is an option. I'm not
And do you know
sure
what
why.
this is, or is it just we're all going in blind here?
I think we're going in blind.
Okay.
Does anyone know anything about a game?
I mean, would I know anything about this?
Not unless
Probably
Reva
not
and
statistically, but
Augustine, not unless Reva or Augustine had said something. Speaking of which, I need you all to make another perception check.
11.
5.
Dirty
All
20.
right. Cool. What? Okay, that's why. All right. Reva, I need you to make a perception check.
12 is
right.
almost 20.
And John?
Dirty 20.
Okay. You are the only one, Jean, that seems to notice this. As you're sitting there talking and you're all kind of conferring about the piece of paper, you see a strange little kobold walk up to Augustine, tap her on the shoulder, and whisper something into her ear, and they both disappear.
Oh, wait a minute. What? John's gonna be a little flummoxed for a second, and then they're gone. It's like, did anyone else notice that?
What?
Augustine
What happened?
just left. Kobold ran up. Now they're both gone. They are quick.
Uh,
I mean, I turn around to look at all of you and gone.
Huh.
There is some
Voting?
game.
Maybe it's part of the game.
Is this a rescue damsel thing? Because I don't think they'd be happy about being the damsel.
I feel like if Augustine was the damsel, she'd be fine.
yes, I don't think she. From my experience, she does not need to be rescued very much. This is strange. I don't. Game. I don't understand.
Reva, I
What's...
need you to roll a percentile for me.
Sure. Percentile. 39.
Why are dice difficult when you need them the most? All right. Okay. You think about it, and you remember that kobold stating that these things were called the games, the underground games. So you're not exactly sure, but this seems like maybe something is going on with something you asked to be a part of earlier.
This might have something to do with what I did. I don't. Not sure, but it might be. You saw that little cold bald man, Biscuit, in his little shop. He was. I was looking for something to fight, as I do, and I went up to him, and because me and Maxine went in, I asked if he knew anything about the secret fighting ring we've been hearing about, but he invited me to join his game, which was supposed to happen at 12 tonight, I believe. Which this might be that game, but it's a little strange. I was expecting a little something else, more of a fight, I guess, arena more than a
I'm,
cryptic message on
I
a
mean,
door.
we're just on the door or the threshold. Who knows what's going to be in there, I guess.
Well, they
This
said
Any
stealth
answers
is an
outside?
option. Doesn't mean we can't just choose to fight.
Was it is truly a fighting arena? I do not do stealth in that case, but you all welcome to if you want.
Real quick before we go in here, can I just glance around for traps?
You can make an investigation check.
Nine. I'm gonna guess I don't see much.
All right. Since you're
Looks
looking in there to try to see if there's any traps that are pretty apparent, I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna have you roll a perception check as
Okay. Will not be better, but okay.
well.
I have a +0 to my perception, so. And I botched it.
Fantastic.
Alrighty then. It looks great. We're gonna have a fun time tonight.
Okay, well, I suppose we should walk in then. I think we will just open the door and start walking in.
Okay.
Uh,
As you're walking in, everyone make a perception check for me.
because it's worked out so well so far.
I mean,
Listen, you.
16.
All right.
12.
All right.
14.
Okay.
Good
So
God.
you three, minus the 7 there. As you're looking around, you start looking around the room and you hear something. The ticking, the quiet cacophony of hundreds, if not thousands, of clocks. And as you look around, you see various clocks of all makes and models, and they're just lining the walls everywhere. No two clocks are the same, and they're all at various times. There's no rhyme or reason to any
That's a lot of time.
of it. All right. So how are you all entering this room now with that information?
Jean is going to be just kind of idly snuggling and cooing at little Sebastian on his shoulder and doesn't really notice the clock, so he's just kind of following people.
Okay. Everybody
I
else?
think Riva keeps walking forward, ignoring it.
All right. What's the order of people walking in?
At least third, I guess.
Okay.
And I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. So, Reva, as you enter and John follows right behind you, a blue beam erupts from somewhere in the room and zaps at both you and John. I need you both to make a dexterity save.
Nice. Dirty 20.
Okay.
20,
Thank
also
you.
dirty 20.
Okay. You narrowly avoid the blast hitting the floor and the small explosion that comes off of it, and that's what you got.
Well, shit.
Little coward. Do not shoot at me. Come and fight me head on. He's gonna keep walking forward.
Jean is going to stop hyperfixating on Sebastian because he doesn't want to get zapped at again.
All right. So, how's everybody else going to enter now?
Well, when I can move my piece, I'll let you know.
Can you not move your own guy?
No.
All right. Let me try to redo this. There we go. Save. Try it now.
Nope.
Wonderful. I'm going to
Okay.
go ahead and delete your character, and I'm going to go ahead and see if
Rude.
I can't fix all of
We're
this.
here for you, you dick. Get back here.
I
Oh,
cease to
bye,
exist.
everybody!
That's part of the trick.
Ran.
Okay. Here we go. There we go. Controlled by nameplate. Yep, everybody gets to see the behind the scenes work that goes into Biscuit Tin RPG. Now try.
It's just letting me draw boxes. It's not letting me move a damn thing. Let's see what boxes.
You need to move your thing to the cursor on the left.
It is on the
right?
cursor.
It is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Literally, all it's letting me do is try and highlight things. It's not letting me move a damn thing.
You try to highlight your token and maybe try to grab it that way.
I've tried that. It's not highlighting. It's not pinging. Nothing.
It's weird. It
You should refresh.
Yeah, maybe try refreshing.
This is all because I wanted to get rid of the chat, isn't it?
Yep.
This is what happens. We're off for a month and we entirely forget how everything in technology works.
Correct.
What is technology?
We have some solid advice from the chat. Turn it off and back on again.
Nope. Apparently, it's just telling me to piss off.
Well, it shows you're loading in. Maybe.
Well, because my end, I am loaded in.
Well, not well, I assume. Whatever. Okay. I can move you
While we're
around.
waiting, I suppose, can I take a closer look at the floor now that I've seen two of my friends step in and almost get vaporized?
Yeah, you can take a look at the floor.
All right.
Is my mic muted for you all? Like muffled at all?
No.
Really?
Okay. All right.
Do you want this investigation or perception?
Investigation.
All right.
What in the hell is going on
Actually,
here?
better. 15.
Okay.
Just looking for any sort of pressure or changing of how the floor works.
All right. Let's see here. I'm just going to go turn the mic up a little bit, see if that helps. There is nothing out of the ordinary on the floor.
Okay.
The blasts seem to come from the clocks.
Okay.
Gonya, I can move your character inside if you'd like.
Yeah, I would have stepped up next to.
You can go that far without stepping inside.
No, I'd step in.
Okay. How are you stepping in?
One more forward.
Okay. I need you all to make 2 dex saves.
I'm not even in yet.
No, you're fine. You don't have to. Everybody inside has to make 2 dex
Jeez.
saves.
Thank God for my auto 8 on deck saves. 18 on both. I rolled 2 and a 3.
17 and 24.
Uh,
I
7
can't
and
see
9.
it, but you can't hit me very well.
Okay, so I got the 17 and 24. You're fine. What was the other one?
7 and 9.
So, as you are trying to move out of the way, and I'm going to readjust this here in a second. I don't know what's going on with all this, but it probably has something to do with my actual settings. Let's see here. Settings. Electronics. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Everybody on the chat, can you hear me better now? Because I just realized what the problem was. Like the big idiot I am. Alright, let's try this.
Okie dokie. How about now? Better, 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 better. I know that this is taking up a lot of time, but who cares? Wonderful. Apparently, I had this thing set so that it was actually using my computer as my microphone rather than the thing on my stupid face. Anyway,
All right.
now we're going to get back to this. Before I get to you, Jean, Riva, what were your saves?
2 18s.
2 18s. All right. Unya and Riva are completely fine as they narrowly escape the blasts. What you both see, actually, all 4 of you notice, 3 of you actually notice this happen in real time. Jean, everything with that first one slams into the side of you, and everything seems to be moving faster than you. And you're taking another step forward, but it's at a very slowed pace. And you're like, oh, crap. And as you take another step, you see another beam coming at you. But unfortunately, you're not fast enough, you're not quick enough to get out of the way, and it slams into you, and you are now frozen in place.
Oh, frick.
You are immobilized. Let me find a button for that. Here we go. This electrical looking thing. Perfect.
All right. So immobilized or frozen in time.
You are frozen in time, Monfrere.
Oh, okay. Well.
Almost tried to use German and French at the same time. Seems a little apropos.
And I suppose I will just sit here until the issue resolves itself.
All right.
John, you okay? What's going on? You're not moving anymore.
All right, because
You're
he's
1 foot forward.
because he is frozen now, I need you all to roll initiatives. That is not the
Boy.
button I meant it to be.
Damn, I'm not rolling good.
Son of.
Add a turn, add a
12.
turn, add a turn,
12.
add a turn. All right. Riva, what's your dex?
20.
I'm gonna guess that's a 12.5 there.
Yeah, sorry, 20.
Oh.
20x. It's pretty high.
All right. Jean, besides Frozen, what's your initiative?
13.
Okay. And Unya?
3.
Wonderful. All right. Let's go ahead and do that.
Is Sebastian
Let's
going on
see.
his initiative or?
Sebastian will be going on Jean's initiative. Currently not frozen, but I'm not going to worry about Lil Sebastian for this particular encounter because there's no way in hell.
Not with that attitude.
Sebastian just might save us all. You don't know.
All right, Jean, you are frozen. Next person's turn. Riva.
I'm gonna just grab him by the shoulders and be like, "Hey, come on, let's go. You need to go further in."
Okay.
Just like try to shake him to see if it does anything.
Okay, so you easily grab Jean. Why in the world? Who's got an echo? Is it me? Do
I
I have
don't
an
know.
echo? Okay, whatever.
Also, I
That's
don't know.
whatever. It's fine. You grab Jean, and what do you do?
I just want to like try to shake him to wake him up, or not wake him up, like see if it does anything.
It does nothing.
Oh boy. Okay. I'll take Sebastian off his like shoulder or wherever he's keeping him. I'm gonna look out to um is he to see like, hey, the John is out. He's not moving. I can't tell you why. You are a bit more magical, right? I don't.
All right. As you're
Um
finally looking around, you can actually see the rest of the room. There is a staircase directly in front of you.
I'm gonna am I able to move him at all, or is he just stuck in place?
You
Is
can
he
move him. You can physically move him. He just doesn't seem to be able to move himself.
I'd like to push him out of the door to outside.
Okay. I need you to make a dex save.
All right.
Actually, nope. Since you're not doing. Oh shit. All right. Let's see. There are 2 people in here, so minus that one. All right. 2, 4, 2. All right. Unya, I need you to make a dex save, and Riva, I need you to make a dex save.
Alrighty.
17.
Okay.
29.
All right. Riva, I need you to make another dex save.
Good. All right. 25.
I need you to make a dex save.
All right. 21.
I need you to
I
make
have
one
a
more
very high
dex save.
dex. 27.
All right. You managed to get both you and all them outside. You're right there. You are standing right inside the doorway.
Okay, I'll push him out there. And I'm going to look around. Do I see? It's just coming from the clocks on the wall, right?
Mm-hmm. Random clocks. There's no one clock that shot the same beam, etc. It's just random clocks shooting beams every time you move in this room.
Okay. Um. Shit. Well.
Make a intelligence check for me. And Unya and Isa, you can also make one based on what you've witnessed.
Yeah. The 4.
It's which one again?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. 6.
Oh dear. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's all right. It's all good.
I'm about to find out I have a +1 to intelligence. Not 20. For a 21.
All right. So you're realizing it's not the actual movement per se. It's reacting to the sound.
Gotcha. Okay.
You also notice
Is
that when Jean gets pushed outside the door, still frozen.
all right. That is information to have. Is it my turn? Or can I shout without it being my turn?
It is your turn now, so
Okay. I'm going to tell Unya and Riva. It's sound based. So stealth's important, apparently.
So stealth isn't an option, it's the answer. Okay. Alright. Little kobold
And
man is
then-
pissing me off.
And then if I can, I'm going to grab. Let me double check something. Each of the squares is 5 feet, right?
Yes. The distance to those is not necessarily going to be the amount to get there. I have a series of checks that you'll need to make in order to get there. So if you're going to do something specific, just tell me what actions, and I will move you to the correct place.
Okay, I am going to do something potentially stupid. I'm going to
Alright.
grab. I'm going to grab Jean,
Mm-hmm.
and I am going to Misty Step further into the hall.
Okay. Misty Step will get you. I actually don't know if you can Misty Step with a person.
I believe it's Thunder Step you can do it with.
Yeah, it's Thunder Step.
Blast.
Misty
Dimension
Step is
Door?
by yourself. Yeah, I have Dimension
Oh.
Door if we want to try that.
And I think
Fair
Misty
enough.
Step is a reaction.
No, Misty
It's
Step is
bonus
a
action.
bonus action.
Oh, see, that's right.
Okay. I guess in that case, I am going to cast Misty Step on me for one of my pact slots,
All right.
and let's see how badly this screws me.
Okay. So you will make it right here. And
Okay.
there is no sound when you come out of the Misty Step, as per the spell, I'm deciding,
Okay.
and nothing happens. All you hear is the cacophony of sounds. I said the cacophony
I'm
of
just
sounds, and I
going to-
meant ticking. Tick, tick, tick,
Yeah.
tick.
I'm just gonna turn around and look at all of them and just thumbs up.
But you have not explained anything. You were just going in? Or.
She did say it was sound based.
She said it? That's not my turn. I guess so. Okay, well, let's see what I can do about John.
I'm gonna wild shape into a cat.
Okay. All right. Meow.
No, I don't meow. I'm not that stupid.
All right, you we'll just go ahead and let's give you a random fun symbol. A cat obviously has a tower. All right. All right, you are now a cat. You're right there. There's no sound. I'm gonna say for the transformation, as unoptimal as that would be.
I'm so screwed if I get hit.
Aren't you a monk?
Yes, but I have the stats of the cat right now.
Fair.
I mean, cats are kind of ninjas. It's probably fine.
I'll give you advantage for dexterity checks if you fail your stealth.
Well, I get a +4 to stealth. I didn't have that before.
There you go.
Bank error in your favor.
All right. Let's see. Issa, you did that. That's a bonus action. So are you going to try to move again?
Yes. Very, very, very quietly.
Okay. Roll your stealth.
All right. Sorry, trying to find my stealth. 16.
All right.
And I will go slower if it means that I can be quieter.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your stealth one more time.
8.
Okay. I need you to make a dex save.
All right. 15.
All right. You narrowly dodge out of the way. Uh, Unya and Riva, you both need to make dex saves. As 2 more bolts come from the same clock.
18.
You are fine.
27.
You are also fine. You narrowly miss it, but you make it here.
Right.
Next up is Unya.
All right. So this would actually be when I do the wild shape first. So
Yep. You are now a cat.
cat's movement is 40 normally.
Okay. Go ahead and make a stealth check, since I assume that's what you're going to do.
Yep. 20. Dirty 20.
Okay.
And moving as far forward as I can get on that.
I will
Since
get
I still can't
you
move myself.
right here. All right, you.
Wait, it's letting me. Oh, no, it's not. You moved at the same time I did.
All right. Well, yeah, which is great. All right. Jean, you are frozen. Nothing has changed there. Riva.
Is the clock that shot Jean still ticking?
Yes.
All right, Jean. I'm gonna go upstairs and maybe this will all pan out well. I'm just gonna grab him and I'm just gonna start. I'll try to stealth, but I don't think it's gonna go super well. But I'll start stealthing through the room.
Okay. You're going to be moving at half speed, so I'll go ahead and give you not disadvantage. So roll
Okay.
stealth.
This is why 9.
Each of you need to make a dex save.
22.
All right, you're good.
Dirty
24
20 again.
on a nat 20.
All right, and Unya.
Dirty 20 again.
All right, I need each one of you to make one more.
18.
Okay.
14.
23.
All right. Unya and Riva narrowly, actually deftly dodged that. Unfortunately, Issa, one of the that second blast caught you right in the back of the foot, and you have been slowed. Your movement is
Okay.
halved, and you have disadvantage on all saves and attacks.
All right. I still get to move my 20 feet though, right?
Yes, you and Jean and
All right.
Sebastian. Here, I'll move them. Okay, here we go. And they are right there with you. Where the heck did you go? Did I get confused?
Right there.
Where is right there? You've disappeared from my entire. Okay.
It's right in front of where Jean is right now.
Oh my god. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Okay, there we go. All right. There you go. Now you're back, and I'm going to move you here. There you go. You made it that far.
Okay. And then would dashing be? I guess my action probably was sneaking, huh?
Well, your action would have been keeping a hold of Jean for this case.
All right. Then I'll just stay there and move on.
All right, Issa.
Just a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Does my aura of warding work against slowed?
What's your aura specifically state?
It's under my defenses, it just says I have resistance to everything, but I'm immune to disease and frightened.
And this is considered a curse.
Okay, never mind.
We all know how I love my curses.
Yes.
All right, Issa, it is your
I
turn.
guess
So what are you gonna do?
I'm going to sneak forward to the best of my ability, I guess.
All right, go
There's
ahead and
really not
roll.
much else to do. Rolling at disadvantage on stealth.
I don't think it's ability checks. I think it's just saves. Yep.
Okay. Dirty 20.
You are fine. You make it right before the stairs.
Then half speed?
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
You have the
And
bonus of you Misty stepped in here, so you got to skip an entire thing.
fair enough.
All right. Unya.
Going to the stairs.
Okay. You gonna sneaky sneak, or at least attempt to?
Okay, considering I'm a cat right now, which means I have the weight and movement of the cat, do I really need to make the stealth roll, or can I don't?
I am gonna give you advantage.
Okay.
Cause keys.
I got a 21 on my roll.
All right, you are good. You actually managed to make it to the stairs. You step foot on the stairs. You are oakley dokley. And Jean, you are frozen and being held like the sweet baby you are by Riva, whose turn it is now.
How did you do
I
that?
I don't want to make them make checks because I can't do stealth checks. So I think I'm gonna motion for them to keep moving forward while I stay still.
Okay. So you're gonna skip your turn?
Yeah.
Issa? You are mutificated. Everyone knew what you said there.
Good. Moving forward up the stairs. Again, as stealthy as I can get away with.
All right. Go ahead and make a stealth check.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and let you do it with an advantage because you're so close.
All right. Even with advantage, that's terrible. 12.
Riva Issa, make a dex save. You,
All right.
unfortunately, with a disadvantage, Issa.
Yep.
18 again.
All right, you're fine.
That's so maddening. One of them was a 20. 14.
You're about to step foot on the stairs, your hand so close to the banister, and you are now frozen in time. Issa, you are frozen,
Welcome to
and
the club.
Riva, you need to make another save.
All right. Another 18.
Okay. One more save, and then you see two more of those blasts hit Issa, but it doesn't really do anything extra.
Well, shit. I guess I'm just gonna I'm gonna wait for Anya to go up the stairs, and then I'm gonna start moving.
All right. Let's see here. I do need you to make your save though.
You
It
need
was
me to make.
18, or
Okay.
him, or
No, there was an additional save after that last one. You had a total of 3.
how many did I do then? Let me make another one. That one would be a 25%.
All right. Yeah, you're fine. Um, Unya, you are on the stairs.
Mhm.
Your compatriot is frozen just inches away from the banister.
Going up the stairs.
There.
All right, you go up the stairs. All right, you're right there for now. We're gonna go ahead and put you over here. Okay. Jean is still a little baby child. Riva.
All right, I think it's about time I start moving. So I'll go ahead and make my stealth check. All right. That's a nat 20, so 25.
Okay. You managed to make it here.
All right.
Actually, you're gonna be right here. All right. And that is your
Right.
turn since you're carrying Jean. Issa, you are frozen. Unya, you are on the stairs.
I'm actually looking around to see if there might be a lever or something that might release the first floor.
Make an investigation check.
12.
Despite your best efforts, looking at the banister, looking at the wall up ahead, the room you see above you, there's no real place or a nook or cranny that a lever could be hidden, unless it's magically hidden or something like that.
I'm gonna step into the next room. There's logic behind what I'm doing, and it isn't because I'm selfish, I promise.
I mean, okie dokie.
It's
You
fine.
are effectively removing yourself from this room.
I'm a strong woman. I can carry
I'll
2
put you up
people.
here. It's fine. All right. Sean is so you see a room. I'm gonna get to you here in just a second, but when you step in, you look into the next room and you just see multiple tables with gizmos and gadgets and gears and just all sorts of things all over the floor and different tables. John, little baby child. Riva.
I'm gonna keep moving forward, and I'm going to try to pick up my friend if I can.
All right. You will not be able to carry both of them. You can try to push her forward while you're carrying, but that will give you disadvantage on stealth.
Can I just? I would like to bonus action go into a reverie, and then I want to grab her and just start running up the stairs.
What's a revelry do?
It's my ability as a dancer, but it gives me advantage on dexterity checks and saving throws. So
Okay, cool. So you
they
will
also give me an extra 5 feet of movement.
you will negate your disadvantage in an attempt to get them both to the stairs. Go ahead and make your dex save, or yeah, you're gonna go or your stealth check.
I was just gonna run up to. Is my stealth is me carrying him what's causing the disadvantage, or is it
No, it's
the
because you're trying to
stealth?
move Issa as well. Unless you're just
Okay.
trying to get Jean up there, in which case.
No, I want to get them both up.
Okay.
So when am I rolling a stealth or?
If you want to roll stealth, it'll be a flat roll. If you want to roll, if you don't want to roll stealth, I'll let you know what you have to roll after that.
Do I? Do I think it'd be? I'd go faster if I wasn't stealthing. Like,
I
guys.
mean, yeah, I mean, if you stealth and you make it, you'll make it to the stairs with both of them. If you don't stealth, there is a chance you don't make it to the stairs based on what you've seen.
Okay. I'll try to stealth.
Okay.
Might as well.
Flat roll.
It's a 22.
You are fine. So here's what happens. You manage to bump Issa into the stairs, and as she touches the stairwell, the curse is over. You're able to move again.
That was not fun.
You managed to
Hopefully
make it on
stay
the
on the
stairs.
stairs.
You managed to make it on the stairs, and the second you set Jean down. Ooh,
What the?
that was a feedback from craziness. You set Jean down. Jean, the curse is now ended for you as well.
Just what? Did someone cast teleport on me? And I'll just look up at Riva.
Oh
what?
no, you were completely aware of everything that was happening to
Oh,
you.
I was. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
this
unable
is
to
the-
react.
Hello. Yes.
Hello?
I
God,
carried you all the
it's
way
so
here.
All
Our
right.
friend is upstairs. He went
I'm
up without us.
To stop that from happening again, raise your hand if you would like me to cast telepathic bond so that we can communicate with each other. If we're supposed to be stealthy.
As long as you also do it on Sebastian.
Sebastian is dumb as a literal brick and has no thoughts. Head empty, heart full.
Yeah. This is unfortunate news. I want to know what
Head
Sebastian was thinking.
empty, heart full.
Can we have him in the channel, but it's just really hollow humming noise?
Just elevator music.
Yeah, just
It's
nothing.
actually that song from the cantina in Star Wars.
Oh God.
He's having a great time with it.
Oh, you don't think I'm going to be that nice, do you? It's Rick Astley over and over again.
That's
God,
fine.
Rick rolled.
I can deal with it.
All right. So, as you begin walking up the stairs, you notice that it doesn't matter how loud you are. There's no blasts coming from the clocks now.
Okay.
So now, I'm assuming you're all walking up the stairs.
Yes.
Wunderbar. Let's go ahead and move you all to floor 2. You all find your way up, and you find yourselves in a room. I don't know. Is this room all black for you?
Negative.
No. Try moving your map.
No, I was just wondering if I had. Yeah, okay. I didn't know if I had Fog of War on because it's just a darker tone. All right. There you go. You are all just there. All right. So to give you a description of what this room looks like, as you look around, you see it looks like some sort of workshop filled with tables, benches, and piles of gears and machinery. There are tall windows set into surrounding walls. Unya, there's it's peculiar because you're thinking relative to where you were outside versus where it is in here. The inside seems a bit bigger, and there were no windows on the second level. Yet there are windows here. So you see the different windows. They're tall windows set into the surrounding walls. At the center of the room, you see. Why did that highlight? Get out of here. At the center of the room are 5 clocks arranged in a circle where the spiral staircase should be, based on everything you see. And it looks like there's an inlay of a spiral staircase, but it's just an inlay. But in the middle, you see right here, and here, and here. There are 5 clocks. What do you do?
Okay, I revert back from my wild shape, firstly.
Okay. You are no longer a cat.
Since I see that they all made it up there, I'm just going to say, I'm glad to see my plan worked, clearly advancing to the next floor on Froshu.
Okay, it's
Sure.
interesting. You're so good at making plan. Why don't you go and make plan on how to get out of here, huh?
Okay. I'm gonna go look at the clocks.
All right. So as soon as you get
Fine.
right about
fine,
here,
fine.
the pile of gears that are in the middle of all the clocks start combining together and start forming into the shape of what looks to be a large mechanical serpent.
I did not agree to this.
And I need you all to roll initiatives again.
Yep.
Bastard.
22.
All right. 22. And I get to roll initiative this time. Fun. Garbage. Yeah, garbage. All right, Issa.
3.
Wonderful. Unya.
13.
13. And John.
15.
15. All right. Go ahead and put this in the descending order that it is. Riva, you have noticed that this serpent monstrosity of gears has popped up. What do you do?
Does it look like it's going to attack at all?
It's just formed.
Mm,
It does not look like anything. It doesn't really have much of a face. The thing you can tell about it is it's made out of clockwork and gears, and its eyes are in the shape of clocks, and it looks like it's set to 6 o'clock, giving it the appearance of serpent-style eyes.
That's so cool.
All right, I will. Am I still in my reverie? It doesn't end unless I am not moving for a minute.
Okay, you're still fine.
Right.
You've been moving.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and search moving my way over here.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to. I think everyone sees Viva dash over with her axe out, ready to strike this thing. If no one stops her, she's going to ready an action to attack uh, if the like everyone is also like okay with it. But she'll end her turn there.
Okay. Jean, it is your turn.
Okay. Jean is going to burn 4 psi points to cast the spell Orbital Stones. I lift 3 medium-sized rocks or similar objects within 10 feet of me.
There is plenty of
Now
garbage
they,
around here, so go right ahead.
yep, and now they are orbiting me. While I have these 3 stones orbiting, I have 3/4 cover. But I'm going to use my bonus action to fling one of them at the giant metal snake, which will take me down to just half cover.
Okay.
So let's see. I need to make a spell attack. 25.
You hit.
All right, and he will take 3d10 damage. So let me get my 3d10 out. Uh, 18.
All right. All right. It seems to be pretty severely damaged.
Hell yeah. That is my turn.
All right. Unya.
All right. I'm going to spend a key point to activate my astral arms,
All right.
and then I'm gonna dash forward and swing at.
All righty. Go ahead. I guess you'll end up right here. Yep. Or right here. I guess it doesn't matter.
23.
That hits.
Okay. That is 11 damage.
All right.
And second attack
All right.
is 25.
Okay.
That's another 10 damage.
It crumples to the ground.
Aha!
But I just got back. Didn't get to fight the thing.
That was too easy.
Reva looks incredibly disappointed.
As it collapses to the ground, you see it reform and sit back up.
Oh no.
Well then.
Issa, it is your
May
turn.
need another puzzle.
Could I do an investigation check and see if I can figure out how this is reforming?
I mean, you can try. It seems to be some sort of
That's
magic.
not a no. I will take it.
I'll just give it to you. It appears to be some form of magic. You're not able to
Okay.
really discern what it is or why it's reforming.
Okay.
Just that the pieces that were all in the center of these 5 clocks.
Okay. What are all of the clocks set at right now?
Funny you should ask. The 5 clocks. Where the hell is my button? All right. Nope, that's not it. No, that is it. Okay. So there are 5 clocks. This one right here is set to 105. This one is blank. And there are
Blank
as in the hands have fallen off and they're right next
Okay.
to it. This one says 316. This one says 422. And this one is blank. And because I knew that this would be a thing, I'm going to go ahead and give you a visual representation in the chat.
Right.
So the first one is clock number 1, clock number 3, and clock number 4 in order that they are in the Discord.
Okay.
I suppose I could have put them on the actual thing, but whatever.
It's too late.
We've
Ooh,
come
maybe
too
it's
far.
not.
All right. I'm going to move into the room. Oh, all
That
right.
is a big call.
Hello.
Oh my god,
Oh,
why are
well,
there
maybe.
so many? Oh, it's
What
because
did you
they were
do?
all selected. Don't mind
The
me.
clocks have come alive.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and shrink this down. All right, there we go. There's number 1. Don't mind me. We'll get this eventually. All right, this is number 2, and this is number 4. So just for the sake of that, whatever. There's the physical representations of them without covering anything up.
All right.
Why is the first clock so small?
You know what? This is not questions I need to.
Listen, you.
He doesn't need that kind of negativity right now.
There we go. Now they're part of the map. You're welcome.
All right.
All right. I'm just gonna scooch into the room for now.
All right.
Full movement.
The 5th clock, by the way, also is missing the clock hands, and they're laying next to it.
Okay. I'm going to take a look at the missing hands and see if there's a way to turn them or put them back on.
Okay. Without much, you just look at it and go, oh, these obviously came off of here. And
Mhm.
it's pretty easy. You can just look at it. You can see that it'll fit back on. You can use your action to put them on there and set it to any specific time you would like if you want to go that route.
All right, I will set it for 6 o'clock.
All right. All right. Let's see here. 6 o'clock, you said?
Mhm.
All right. It is set for 6 o'clock.
All right.
And yep, that
Cool.
is your
That'll do
turn.
me.
Riva.
All right. I am not going to try to do anything with this puzzle because I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna try to beat the snake up. Are the eyes different now that it went down and came back up?
Nope. Still looking like serpent
No.
eyes. Set at 6 o'clock.
Okie dokie. I will do a few attacks. Might as well.
Okay.
Let's see. First one is a. Oh, I have so much fucking big bonus. Like a 29.
Yep.
Second one is a crit.
Okay.
So,
Just tell me the total damage.
all right. These are d12s. So first attack. Um, one, one. 31.
Okay. It looks pretty beat up.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna run around it for to keep my reverie going.
Okay. Yeah, move yourself wherever you want to go, I guess.
I'll be flanking it on this side, I guess.
Okay. Jean, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm going to throw another one of just the trash objects that I've got floating around my head.
All right.
That is going to be a 13.
It clanks off of the snake,
Ah, frick.
dealing no damage.
Okay. Well, I'm going to, let's see, I want to move over this way, to get to the, other blank clock. I know
Oh.
I can't make it the whole way, but I'm just trying to
Sure.
move in that direction.
No problem. Unya.
I'm gonna throw some more punches.
Okay. Punch away.
All right, first one is 24.
You hit.
8 more damage,
All right.
and that 20 for the second.
It drops to the floor.
He's gonna come back until this puzzle's done.
Anything else on your turn?
I'm gonna step over to the other puzzle or
Okay.
other clock that doesn't have hands.
All righty. It's right here.
Yep, that one.
All right. You've already used your action this turn, so you just step up to the clock.
Yeah, remember I can't move my piece.
Oh, okay. You're here. And as you step over there and end your turn, it
This-
reforms. We're gonna do this. All right. Issa.
Before it reforms, or as it's reforming, I guess, can I look around the room and see if there's any other clocks in the room? Any indicator of maybe these shouldn't be set with what I'm trying to do?
The only clocks
I
you
guess.
see in this room are the ones that have the specific times on them.
Okay. I'm going to scooch up to this one and set its hands, if I can, also to 6.
They do not move.
Okay. I have a new. I have to rethink a strategy now. So, all right.
You didn't use all
Cool.
your movement speed, so you can move back to the previous clock if you choose.
All right. I will do that then.
All right.
Cool.
Riva.
All right. I will, instead of beating it up again, because clearly not gonna do anything, I will cast Hold Person on it. And it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Hold person requires a humanoid, correct?
Does it?
I
I
believe
don't.
so.
Oh, I don't. Have it.
It does.
Hold on. It does. Never
Yep.
mind. I won't do that then. Can I just grab it then? Just
You
try to
can.
grapple it.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that. I'm just gonna try to start moving with it and get out of the clock area.
Okay.
So, is it? What would it be? Just athletics or?
It'll be an opposed. Well, you have to roll to hit, and then it'll be opposed strength
Okay.
on its turn.
So my fist. It's pretty high. Yeah, it's a 31.
All right.
Hit.
You managed to grapple it. It is all grapply. Where's a grapply thing? We're gonna do a net. There we go. It's grappled.
How far can I move while I'm holding it as well?
Half movement.
All right, I'll move with it 20 feet. This way, I think so.
Just move yourself, and I'll take it over there. All right. There we go.
Let's hit everyone else. I got the snake. Just try to figure out the puzzle.
All right, Jean, it is your turn.
Okay. I will try to make it the rest of the way up to the clock over at the is that 10 o'clock position?
This one right
I'm
here.
not sure if I've got the movement for it. Yes, sir.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. I'm gonna look around for the hands of the clock.
They are right next to it on the floor.
Perfect. I will pick them up and fit them on there to let's see. What's that? Trying to guess what the time should be.
I
I'm
will
gonna
I
call
will let
it,
you know again that the times on the clock number 1, which is the one below you, is set to 105. This one right here is set to 316, and this one is 422.
Okay, I will set the time to 2:10.
When you hit the 2 o'clock, the hour hand entirely stops moving, but it still continues to move up until the 2:10. You don't hear anything, but there was clicking up until then, as if you were winding something up.
Okay. Do I have any action left, or is that all I
I
get?
will let you try to spin the clock a little bit more if you want.
All right. I'll push the minute hand slowly forward in time. I'm expecting it to click in around 2:11, but I'm not entirely sure.
The second it hits 211, you hear a click, and it stops moving.
Boom.
Physically
Okay.
cannot move it.
I will call her over and tell Issa to set the clock to 5:20, 5:28.
All right. Unya.
I'm just gonna hold my action because he did basically what I was thinking.
All right. The snake is going to do something. I don't know what it is yet. We'll figure it out. Yep. 30 feet. What's a good one here? Who's 30 feet? Everybody's oh no. No. Riva, make a dex save. As this thing spits acid at you.
By the way.
22.
You successfully avoid the acid. All right, this thing's turn is done. Issa.
Upon listening to Jean, I turn them to 528.
You get the minute hand set to 5, and you start twisting the hour hand to 5 and the minute hand. As soon as you hit 527, it stops moving, clicks in, and the snake falls to the ground.
Whew.
And underneath you, you're pushed slightly back as the floor opens up and a spiral staircase forms heading up to the next level.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, that one wasn't so bad. Friends,
Why'd
are
you
you
have
ready
to
for
say that?
floor 3?
Oh.
There's a saying in this country called famous last words.
Generally, this is a good idea.
All right, we'll go ahead and move you all to the next floor. I'll describe it whenever you all decide to go up there.
Going. I'm gonna lead the way since I set off the last trap.
Fair enough. And
All
we will follow.
right. All right. So, the third level is a spacious room filled with cozy, antique-looking furniture, appearing to be some kind of lounge. I need y'all to make a perception check.
God,
10.
stop me to look for things. 12.
25
5.
with a nat 20.
Thank God.
All right. So the nat 20 gets it. Nobody else sees it, but you notice that the middle of the floor is pitched, kind of in a cone shape, as if it would be designed to drain water. It's a very strange kind of addition here, but I mean, this entire place is a little strange. Like the level below, this room is surrounded by tall windows that display a very unique sight outside. I want everyone to go ahead and just make a retroactive perception check for me at disadvantage, since no one stated that they were going to look, and then make another one for this floor
19.
here. Okay.
Five.
7.
16.
I'm throwing these dice out.
All right. What was that, Jean and Riva?
19.
John, what did you have?
Whoops, muted myself. 16.
Okay. All right. Riva and Jean, you as you in passing as you were coming up the stairs, you had kind of glanced out the windows, and you're expecting to see the bustling, busy city, whatnot, have you, of the yonder side of the city. But when you looked out the windows, just as a glance, you didn't really think too much of it then, but you're thinking about it now. Instead of seeing the vibrant city that you were just in outside, you saw kind of a not like a green kind of fields with some thatched huts and some minor, just a little town, if at best, just a little. It did not look like outside. Now I need everyone to make another perception check based on the windows that they're seeing now.
17.
17.
21.
14.
All right, you all you all notice that these windows have something very different outside of them. Where the hell? Oh, like the level below, this room is surrounded by the tall windows that display not a hovel and green fields and kind of a sparse, like, infested with life. It looks like a barren, broken, and desolate landscape. Canyon-sized fissures scar the land with plumes of white fire bursting upwards towards the crimson sky. Outside these windows, Yon Koth is nothing but a sea of broken black stone rubble and dust. For those of you that got over a 17, you look a little bit closer and you see the ground is literally littered with thousands upon thousands of skeletons of every sentient race. Now, with that imagery in your head, you take a little bit more stock of the room itself. You see in the middle a massive oaken desk stands at one end against one of the walls, covered with scrolls and parchments. Nothing really interesting there, just notes, and it seems like it's written in some sort of code that none of you actually understand. You see some spots that are circled and crossed out, other stuff. It kind of looks like a map. They're just various maps of the city, but every time you see where there's a marking of a little hourglass, they've all been crossed out. As you look around, the ceiling is 100 feet above the floor and bears a massive inscription. To everyone but the oldest character, the inscription looks like gibberish. I need to know what all of your ages are.
Yeah, I think it's 27.
Okay.
John is 25.
Okay. Issa?
I'm trying to remember what exactly I picked. I know I put her in her 40.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. You were retired for a bit. Unya?
32.
Okay. That seals it. Issa, you look up and it makes sense to you. You see the following written. I gotta find our chat. Where the hell are you? There we go. I'm sending it to your personal chat.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's not ominous at all.
What it is gibberish? I don't. What do you mean? It's just like those notes over there. No, it is crossing out things.
You can't read it?
What? No, it is nothing. It is just scribbling. I mean, obviously this place is insane. Outside is, city, but is demolished. But there's no way a war just happened in 10 minutes. So I think
I mean, it's Young Kath. I wouldn't put it past Young Kath, but I'm hoping you're right. Hmm. Can anybody else not read this?
I can also not read this. I'm more worried about the floor. Did y'all notice the slope of the floor? This is weird.
yes, it is strange, and there is no staircase up, is there? There's nowhere to appear. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think she sees these carpets and is gonna start like looking under them for like somewhere she can find something that actually makes sense.
Yep. None of you except Issa can read the scrawlings on the ceiling.
Do you understand it? Do you know what it says?
I do.
What does it say?
Um, before I say it, is there a fireplace in this room?
Nope.
Damn it. All right. Well, there goes my one good idea. It says, in time, all things turn to dust.
As you say the word dust, you hear the sound of sand start to trickle down from the ceiling into the room. I need everyone to roll an initiative.
Fucker of my mother.
Issa, what's yours?
6.
All right. Riva,
10.
Jean,
Lucky number 13.
Such a brat.
Unya.
3.
Wonderful. All right. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, once each round, I'm going to go ahead and just add an. Well, no, we're not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and give little Sebastian a turn just so I have this thing on here. This is not little Sebastian. This is something else entirely. We're just going to make it here. So, I'm going to go ahead and roll just to see when this happens. Oh, good Lord. All right. All right. I need all of you to make dex saves.
18.
24.
19.
13.
All right. Issa, you. Everyone else manages to like kind of climb up over the sand. You, however, are buried up to your knees and are therefore
Because
restrained.
I'm old, isn't it?
Oh, my years never prepared me for this. All right, now that we're jumping into turns, interestingly enough, Jean, as you all looked at the message as she said this out loud, it disappeared. And Issa, it turned to gibberish. Riva and Unya, it is still gibberish. However, Jean, check your messages.
Oh, goodness.
The youngest person is able to read it.
Okay. I'll look up and I'll just read it aloud. I can bring tears to your eyes, resurrect the dead, make you smile, and reverse time. I form in an instant, but I last a lifetime. What am I? Jean's
What?
going to pause for a second and just say, a memory?
Fantastic.
What's going
As
on?
you
What?
say that, the sand immediately starts to disperse and stop falling from the ceiling, and another um, another staircase starts to ascend, leading
So it
to
is.
the floor.
So you could read it that time. This is not.
Yeah, it just suddenly it made sense, but it was different than what she saw. This place is weird.
This level is just a curse to middle children everywhere.
And how?
All right. So the as you say the word memory, let's see here. The sands drain away. The sand stop falling from the thing, and the a stairway actually comes from the ceiling and lowers down to you all. And you see what appears to be another ceiling, but a glowing from the center. And from where you're at, the vantage point, despite it being so high up there, you make out the inside of what appears to be the backside of a clock.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
Yeah.
You all find yourselves, when you finally make it up here, find it to the top of the stairs, and standing at the other end, behind, next to some gears, and as you look around, the entire thing is just the back faces of the clocks, the various clocks that are all set to a very specific time, the exact time. of what it currently is in the Shadelands. And standing across from you are five humanoids wearing kind of a dark blue robe, one of them twirling a pocket watch in their hand. And I don't have it because I didn't actually, maybe I do. Hang on. I think, did I do this? Did I think ahead? I probably didn't. And if I didn't, that's fine. I don't care. Okay, that's fine. I'll do this. Here. Stepping out from the shadows, we're going to pretend this is a little kobold, all right? Steps up towards the middle on the other side of this cauldron of glowing blue rocks. Steps a little red kobold going, well, you made it to the last part of the games. You've got two choices. We saw you pass these tests mostly with flying colors, but if you'd like to go for round 2, you can put a wager down, or you can declare victory. Your choice.
Does round 2 include fight, or am I done here?
Round 2 includes a fight, but requires you put up something in trade. What's that? Oh,
What's
no. Okay.
okay?
I'm gonna look at
Let's-
Anya and just go, "This is your party. I'll follow your lead."
No reason to stop now.
Yeah. And Jean recently
Immediately
made a
regret my
wager,
choices.
so he's not going to just dive right into making another one, but
Is-
he'll follow everyone else's lead.
we all have to make wager, or
Only the ones that wish to participate. I've
I'm
been
so
told
vague
that
about
this one over here, the large one with tusks, you've already proven yourself. So you can be done if you wish, as can the rest of you, but you wanted a fight, and we can prepare one for you. However, the stakes are steep, but the prizes are wonderful.
Okay, just tell me the stakes. I don't.
Well, you can offer up a few things. You can offer up favors, of course. I mean, totally fine if you want to do favors. And the prize won't be nearly as good, but it'll be something. But the thing is whatever favor you offer up, you get to request something of equal value. Doesn't have to be a favor. You could request a favor for a favor, in case you win. You get to keep your favor and you get their favor. Or you could offer up your soul. You could offer up your fame. You could offer up your... Really, you can offer up anything you want. And we will collect.
Well,
Thank you.
But you get to name your prize. We tell you if your wager is enough.
I just want a good fight. I don't want to fucking sell my soul here.
That's just an option. Come on! You got it! We believe in you.
How about you? I put up my wager of my favor from the. Who are they? Sorry, hold on.
The Legionnaires.
Kingsguard?
The
That's the
Legionnaires,
ones.
yes.
Okay. What would you like if you win?
Legionnaires. Uh, hmm. A gold, I guess. I don't know. I don't. Once again, I'm here for the fight, not the prize.
No imagination, this one. Fine. You want something of equal value as a surprise, then.
Sure, that's
Gold
fine.
is garbage here, just so you know. Gold is always garbage.
Okay. Well, it gets me home and it feeds me, so I. take
Ooh,
gold
I've
when I
got an
can.
idea. Maybe I'll give you some. Ooh. You think he... I don't know if she wants that. All right. I've got the prize picked out for you. And Biscuit reaches into a shadow and pulls out a short sword. I don't know if this is your thing, but it can reform. We can make it new. You win, you get this. Or reaches out and says, or this. It depends on what type of person you are. This one's all about strengthening yourself through weird means, and this one is all about making others strength yours through combat.
I think I'll go for the short sword.
Snaps his fingers, and the book disappears. And he goes, "Okay, I will tell you this. It's gonna take just a tad more for this than your
I
wager.
have
Maybe you throw in a favor from yourself in there as well. Minor, minor.
fine. Sure, you can have a favor for myself.
Wonderful." See, he sets the dagger down in the pile of glowing rocks and reaches behind him to one of the cloaked figures and grabs a chalice and says, "All right, you must drink."
I thought there was fight. What is this?
This is to seal the deal, so there's no getting out of it.
Oh my God. Fine. I drink it.
Wonderful.
People here are so strange. They just take a fight, huh? To have rules and drinks and deals.
All right. Just to confirm something here real quick. Do do do. You'd think I'd be ready for this, but I totally forgot this part. And by totally forgot, I mean I forgot to write it down. But it's cool. I got this. Lores, 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 lores. Ignore me. Ignore me. Saying things about the underground. Here we go. The rules. All right. Congratulations, you're now a participant in the games. Anybody else want to partake? Don't worry, we'll make it fairish for you. But, you know, it's got to be a challenge, yeah?
I'm
No,
continuing
thank you.
on.
Who's
A little bit too much pageantry for me.
So,
I'm
so
good.
Unya, are you going to participate?
Yes.
Okay. What do you have to offer and what do you want?
What I want is an audience with the one who holds the packs. I came to learn about the astral.
You've already got that. You don't even have to compete in this. This is just something else that she started.
No, I want to speak. I want to speak to them directly.
You will. But okay, that's fine. What do you put up for trade since you're deciding not to listen to what I said earlier?
No, I'm listening to what you said. But the difference is I'm not going to get tricked again.
Oh, you want something without the problems that come with it.
Yes.
Okay, all right, all right. So you want a fair trade negotiation with odds in your favor. What do you offer up in exchange?
Trying to think what would be fair.
Well, you are going to be having an advantage over an immensely powerful being. So, maybe if you lose, you can still have your conversation, but the price will be steeper.
Fair.
Okay. I do want you to realize what you've just agreed to because it wouldn't be fair to say otherwise. Before you drink this cup, know that you have offered up your soul.
Okay.
And Biscuit hands you the cup.
I
Drink. Fantastic.
Oh boy.
Riva and Unya, know that every check you make while the games are in effect is at disadvantage. Attacks, saves, dex checks, all of that shit. Everything is at disadvantage. And we will pick up right here next week. Have a
Fantastic.
wonderful night, everyone. Woo! And if they're here, the subscription I just got on Ko-Fi a few minutes ago. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Other than that, we will not be having stream tomorrow. I don't know. I know that Roman is going to be having the day off, going to a con. So no fault there. No worries. Enjoy your day, man. Awesome. Other than that, we should see you all here next Friday. Um, enjoy your week, and please support our stuff. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye.